It live on the Facebook. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're having a photo party today, and I hope you can, if you're around, pop in and say hello. It's me, Michelle, and Mary. And Mary's going to introduce herself in just a minute. And I'm just trying to double check a couple of things to see if we're live over here. Oh, yeah, we are. Perfect. Okay, and then hopefully we can hear the sound. Just want to hear the sound. Yep, perfect. Okay. All right, you guys, welcome. We're going to show you just a really cool little feature. Now, this particular presentation is geared for people that do photography at events. And so I'm speaking to you today. We're speaking to you today, but it's also for anybody else that loves to take photos and likes to, have people look at your photos. But this is more of a professional endeavor type of presentation today because we really want to show you some really cool value that you can add on to your photography service, or if you're an event planner, that's another thing. Okay, so Mary, why don't you introduce yourself and tell the people about yourself?
Okay, I'm Mary Miller, and I am actually have a couple different little businesses that I do, and this is one of them. And I have a large family, so that means lots of pictures. And it's been very important to me to be careful with my pictures. They're my memory, And I get pictures from family, all kinds of people, and I just love this idea of being able to have one place to put them all in and share together.
Yeah,
So,
it's a lot of fun. It's So I'm Michelle. Now we don't have a huge family, but we tend to share pictures via text message. And so when you're looking for that one particular picture, it's like you have to keep scrolling, right? It's like, how far back was it that I saw that? Or a couple of years ago, we got one of those aura frames. My son gave us an aura frame. I think it was for Christmas or something. And it's one of those deals. It has an app, and then you can put a picture on the app, and then it shows up on your aura frame, and that's cool too. My daughter does not have an aura frame, so she's, for us sharing pictures, it tends to be these days more on text message, but this is super cool because you can simply create an event or create a thing, and then it just sort of sits there and everybody can share their pictures. So that's kind of cool too. So anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen just a minute because I want to show you how all of this works. And we got a little mini presentation. Then we're going to show you how to use this really cool tool. Okay, so hopefully you can see the screen. I'm going to see how this is showing up while we're talking. Yep, okay. So we're going to transform our photography business. Yeah, so if you have a photography business, let's just say even if you are sort of, you do photography on the side for people, you know, you can do, you can do, if somebody just hires you to do, hey, I can think of one particular time this really would have done real well. And this would have, I actually was able to take pictures for my daughter's wedding. She got married during the lockdown. And that first wedding that she ended up having two because she'd already planned this huge wedding. And they couldn't have it because it was, during the pandemic and you couldn't do events. So she had to have an outdoor wedding. It was at her mother-in-law's house, and it was fun. It was just a small family affair because that's all who could come. And so there was no photographer there. I took pictures with my little A10 Samsung phone. And by the way, I've told this story numerous times. I'm going to share it again. I was taking photos and running out of memory while I was taking photos. So I would take a
Oops.
couple of photos and then have to go find something to delete. Okay. So it was just a whole thing. But anyway, it would have been nice to have this back then because you can just share it. Everybody can look at it. So how this works, we'll go through the presentation here so you can see. So whether you're a professional photographer and you do a lot of events, if you just take photos on the side, this is for you. Transforming your photography business with premium guest memory collection. So this is all about an add-on feature that you can use and just be able to capture extra memories and incorporate it into your photography business when you're doing events. So, welcome photographers. Today we're introducing a game-changing premium add-on that solves your clients' biggest post-event frustration. Scattered guest photos and videos across dozens of phones, right? This isn't just another service, it's a complete memory experience upgrade that positions you as a photographer who delivers everything. How cool is that? I'm going to flip the presentation slide. Oops, wrong one.
I love that idea. I think it's really something that's been definitely missing in
Yeah,
different events.
yeah,
So your professional gallery tells a beautiful, polished story, but there are so many other funny, sad, heartwarming moments that go on during these weddings, family reunions, all kinds of things that come from the guest perspective, the candid table conversations, behind the scenes laughter, spontaneous dance floor chaos. Oh, and touching toasts that captured from unique angles. And the reality is, the day after the wedding or the party, your clients suddenly realize these precious photos are scattered across 50 plus phones. And then they have to resort to text messages, follow ups all the time, and weeks of chasing down memories that should be preserved together. This is the difference between beautiful photos and a complete memory experience.
yeah, so true. I was just thinking, I had my cousin, and when my cousin got married, they had moved into, I think it was the second house they lived in. It was broken into a couple of
Mm.
different times, and in one of those break-ins, the, whoever robbed the place took everything. They took the photo album. They took their photo albums,
Wow.
and including their wedding photos, and it just so
Mm.
happened, and this wedding was way, way back in the '80s, and I just happened to have taken a few photos myself. It was after the wedding, but it was outside when everybody's kind of walking around, gathering and hanging out with family and stuff. And so I had some really cool events. I got some pictures of them, and then I got some extra other pictures of just family. And it was kind of funny because some of us ladies all wore blue dresses, and so that was a topic of conversation for years. But it was kind of nice being able to have those guest photos because they had all their wedding pictures taken, but a few years back, I gave her, I was scrapbooking some stuff, and I was one of the things I was scrapbooking was those wedding pictures, and so I took pictures of that, and I gave them to her, and those were the only keepsakes that she had,
Mm.
as far as wedding memories were concerned. So that was I just a little story there. But anyway, this is how this can all kind of work together. So a premium guest memory collection. So imagine if you're offering your clients a seamless way to capture every moment from every angle without adding hours to your workload, you know, everybody's sort of crowdsourcing their photos, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And here's how this premium solution works, right? Instant access. So the guests scan a QR code at the reception or they use a link sent ahead of time. No app downloads, no complicated registration, just scan and upload. And so everybody's uploading these photos in real time. Everything collects into one organized place in real time during the event. Photos and videos flow in automatically as guests capture moments throughout the celebration. This captures the authentic moments you physically can't be around everywhere to shoot. Multiple perspectives of the same moment, candid interactions, and spontaneous celebrations. So I want to show you how what this might look like. Mary and I are going to sort of we're going to demonstrate, if you will.
Or play with it.
We're going to play with it, okay? All right, so let me share this particular screen over here. Okay, Mary, can you see that?
I can.
Photo party. So I have created an event called Photo Party. And I feel like as many times as we might demonstrate this particular thing, you know, back and forth, or whether I'm doing it or Mary's doing it or somebody else on our team is doing this, we can all collaborate and share this, I think. And then you can simply add photos and take them out. The beautiful thing about this is it can be made public or private at any time. And if there's a photo in there that might not be something you want to share with the whole family because whatever reason you just might not want to have it in there, you can take it out. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it might just not be something that you want various members of the family to see. You know, that happens when the partying commences, right? So, anyway, we're going to play with this. This is how it works. If you scan, you can take this QR code and actually, you know, create, you know, print this off and put it on the tables. Or, you know, sometimes when you have those backdrops that they put up, right, for guests to go up and get their picture taken against, it's the same thing. You can just simply have that around there, maybe on a table or something. People can just scan that QR code once they've had their picture taken, and then they can upload that, right? So I'm going to, I've already, my camera on my phone keeps wanting to connect to the event here. But I have already, I don't know if you can see this, but I have already put this on my phone, and then I can upload a photo. All right, so I'm just going to upload. I was going to upload last night's dinner, but I don't think I will. I'm just going to upload. And videos too, you guys. Videos work as well. So let's see. Oh, here's a picture of a flower. Like if you had a like table decorations, I guess.
I just uploaded something because I copied your
Did you?
QR code.
Yeah, okay, so you've got that too. I've uploaded mine.
Okay.
And then let's see. Now, when you do this, the guest will be prompted to enter their name and email. Okay. So if I'm going to put my email, and what happens is they can go in here for free and look at these photos. I'm just going to go in here. And then they're going to get, they can get a free Memory Place membership as part of this. I'm going to see if any of this has populated our little
Party.
party. Yeah. I may not have this. Okay, now I'm going to go back and check my email. We're just playing with this off the cuff, everybody.
You know, I was actually thinking, I wish I had figured this out before the big storm hit for the last 2 weeks, because I have family all up and down the East Coast. So the
Yeah.
first storm that hit, I got a lot of stuff, and people around me in New Jersey and Maryland and all got it. And then this
Mhm.
past weekend, my daughter that lives down in North Carolina got 12 inches, just the same as we did. And it'd be so cool to have everybody's pictures all together for the
Oh, yeah.
historic storm of 26.
Yes. Yes, indeed. My phone's being a little. Let's see if I can go over here and. Did you get to a place where you got the sign up link?
Uh, it asked me if I wanted to create an account, which I did.
Okay.
And I put in my email, but I'm not getting an email. So
Yeah,
that's
let me see if I'm going to.
but you know what? Why don't we just wait a few minutes and move on with the,
Yeah, I was gonna see if it maybe ended up in my promotions folder.
or we can check it a little bit later. It might just be
Yeah,
being slow.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, so um, we're going to go back here to this. Okay, so real-time collection. All right, so simple access. Your guests scan the QR code, real-time collection, everything collects into one organized place, complete coverage. It's so cool.
So this is a great premium for photographers. And I also want to say maybe event planners as well, because they can pass it on to the person who's a photographer if they have a photographer. But not every event has its own photographer. So this would be also cool for event planners. But the convenience is it removes the post event stress and endless follow ups for your clients. They get everything organized without lifting a finger after the celebration ends. And especially if you're doing a wedding, they're on their honeymoon. Do they really want to have to worry about who's got pictures where? So,
Yep.
and then it captures the authentic guest perspectives and moments you can't physically cover. Multiple angles, candid interactions, spontaneous celebrations, especially if you have little kids there. There's always these pictures that just grab at your heart, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, and the photographer can't be everywhere at once. It also makes your service feel modern, organized, and tech forward. You're not just a photographer, you're delivering a comprehensive memory solution. And that will differentiate you from other photographers who don't offer this. This positions you above your competitors, still delivering just a photo gallery.
Right. It's so cool. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here's some things that you can do with this, right? So package it as a signature add-on. So cool because really the it's just one more thing. Sometimes you can feel like if you can give something away or include an extra service that sort of puts you above others in your niche, right? So, all right, package it as a signature add-on. So premium isn't about more features, it's about less mess, less mess and more value, which is what we're trying to sort of capture here. So here are three clean package options that you can offer as signature add-ons to your existing photography services. Each tier provides increasing levels of organization and convenience for your couples. Position these as the difference between delivering beautiful photos and delivering a complete stress free memory experience. Your premium clients will immediately understand the value of never having to chase down guest photos or their special day. Sometimes I feel like people will say, "Oh, that was such a lovely wedding. I got a few photos," and or something, and so people can just add the photos rather than hearing about them secondhand. So here's a couple of different packages here. One, guest media collection. All guest photos and videos collected in one organized place. Simple, clean, and efficient. No more scattered memories. A concierge collection. Collection plus professional organization into key moments, getting ready, ceremony, reception, and dancing, curated and categorized. Content boost. Everything above plus select guest clips for quick social sharing while they wait for your professional gallery delivery, right? So they have a few photos while you're getting all the pictures organized and creating all of the editing that you have to do. So here are the guest photos that they have that they can look at in the meantime.
So this investment makes perfect business sense, and here's why. For just $297 a year or $35 a month, you can get unlimited events, unlimited uploads, and unlimited storage. That's less than $25 per wedding if you do about 12 events annually. That's one a month. Most photographers, I'm sure, would prefer to do much more than one a month. The real ROI isn't in charging extra, it's in what this service does for your business positioning. So, $297 a year, minimal investment, less than $25 per wedding at 12 events a year. And then multiply that by 10 because it will make you stand out so much better from other photographers who just deliver a formal gallery. Now, there might be some captured moments in there, but certainly not what you're going to get if you have all the guests delivering their moments. And then you can certainly justify a higher base rate because you have a really comprehensive service. It's not about nickel and diming your clients with add-ons. It's about positioning yourself as a photographer who delivers the complete memory experience. This means you can command premium pricing from the start and win more bookings against competitors who only offer the traditional values. Galleries, sorry. Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, how this drives real revenue growth, the financial benefit isn't from charging an extra $300 or something to the wedding. No, it's from compounding advantages the service creates for your business. And here's where the real revenue growth comes from. Okay. Win more premium bookings. When couples compare photographers, you're the one offering the complete memory solution. This differentiator helps you close deals with clients who value convenience and modern service. The exact clients willing to pay premium rates for your base packages. All right. So justify higher base pricing. Okay. I Instead of charging $3,000 for photography alone, you can confidently price it a little more, but you don't even have to do that really because you'll see in the next screen just how when we share this, just how easy it is for you to do it for next to nothing. But it does give you an edge if you want to incorporate it into, something that's a little bit higher fee for you. You're delivering more value than competitors. So obviously you can do this. The guest collection service is included as part of your premium positioning, not an awkward add on. They generate referrals and reputation. Clients rave about photographers who make their lives easier. When couples don't have to chase down guest photos for weeks after their wedding, they become enthusiastic advocates who refer friends and leave glowing reviews. Premium positioning isn't about charging more for the same service, it's about delivering more value. So premium pricing feels justified.
So there are two positioning strategies that work. You have flexibility in how you package this service. Both approaches work. Choose the one that fits your current business model and your client expectations. The strategy one is included as standard. It's best for established photographers. Repositioning is premium. You build guest collections into all wedding packages. Use it as a key differentiator in consultations. Justify 15 to 20% higher base pricing than competitors, and position yourself as a complete memory experience photographer. This approach works best when you're ready to elevate your entire brand positioning. You're not the budget option. You're the photographer who thinks of everything. And who doesn't want that, really?
Yeah,
The
really.
second, the second strategy, you can offer it as a premium add-on. So this is best for photographers testing the market or serving mixed budgets. You keep your base packages competitive, present guest collection as an optional upgrade, $200 to $400. Let the clients self-select into the premium experience, and it's still profitable even if only 50% of your clients add it. This approach lets you test client interest while maintaining your current pricing structure. As adoption grows, you can transition to including it as a standard. Either way, your cost is just $297, $300 a year for unlimited events. The strategy you choose depends on your market positioning, not your platform investment.
So when you execute this, how this all works is this is how you can map it out. You can place your QR codes. You position your codes at entrances and tables. You can share a link beforehand. You want to send the RSVP link before the event. That's where people can get started with adding photos. Make announcements, briefly remind guests during key moments, collect in real time, monitor submissions, and follow up instantly. So, the QR placement strategy, welcome table or escort card display, uh, you know, uh, bar area where guests naturally gather, individual table cards or centerpieces, DJ booth or band area for easy announcements. Scan the QR code on your table, and this is what the DJ could say or MC. Scan the QR code on your table to upload any photos or videos you take tonight. It goes straight to the couple in one place. No apps, just scan and share. Make one announcement early during the cocktail hour and one reminder during dancing. That's all it takes for 70 to 80% participation rates. The key to high participation is visibility and reminders. Guests are already taking photos. You're simply making it effortless for them to share those memories with the couple.
So
Go
there
ahead.
are a few common concerns, and how you can handle these objections is that guests won't use it. That's probably not true because guests already take hundreds of photos at weddings. I know I do. My niece just got married last September. Gorgeous wedding. I've got a bunch of photos on it. The barrier isn't desire, it's ease of sharing. With visible QR codes and one simple announcement, participation rates consistently hit 70 to 80%. No app downloads, no account creation, just scan and upload. It replaces professional photos. This is not a guest perspective that complements your professional gallery. Oh, I'm sorry, this is. It is a guest perspective that complements your professional gallery. It doesn't compete with it. Your photos are the polished story. They're the gorgeous, just, everybody hair in place and looking fabulous. Those are the photos that every bride wants as well. But the guest photos are the candid, authentic moments of the two little cousins, 3 years old, dancing together, or angles that you can't possibly be there for or can't cover. Together, they create the complete memory experience. And if some people might say it's too complicated to manage, even at my age at 72, I know how to work a cell phone
Yeah,
and I know how to take pictures. So if you can send a text link and print QR codes, you can run the service. Memory Place handles all the technical back end. You focus on the photography. The platform handles collection, organization, and delivers it automatically. How
absolutely.
easy is that?
I know it's great. It's so
Mm,
cool.
yep.
So, you're ready to transform your photography services. All right. Now I want to take us back here just a minute. When you're thinking about the pricing structure, I want to just take you back here a second. This is, and actually, probably what I should do is bear with me just a second. I just want to take a look and see, grab one of these links to this pricing system here. All right. All right. So here's if this is a page that we can share out if you want more information. But if you scroll down here and take a look at this pricing, you'll see just how user friendly it is, and it actually pays itself off in no time. You can get a reseller. What this does is it gives you unlimited use of this feature, this service. As a customer, you can create unlimited events and uploads as many videos and photos as you want, you know, within 1 terabyte of space. You get 50% direct commissions, 25% matching check on level 2 sales. So this is if you're going to be a reseller, because you can take this service and resell it. When people are opting in, and maybe they want to, if you are packaging this up and offering it as a service to your client, they may also have a need for something like this, on a one-off for something that they're doing, a birthday party, a graduation, that kind of thing, right? And then I think probably the best thing to do before I touch on any of this is probably to take you here. This will be a better place, actually. All right. This is going to give you the pricing, a clear view of the pricing here. So there's 3 different packages here. All right. But this is for photographers. The all pro package would be where you would want to go, or you could even come out here if you are starting out and maybe you are growing as a photographer. You just got a camera, right? And you're taking some pictures at some family events. You've got a place to start. $8 a month or $76 for the year. That gives you 5 events. You can create up to 5 events. And then you can grow to the next level, which is this elite. And then you'll have 100 gigabytes of space, can create up to 10 events for this. And that's $99 for the year. But if you are a seasoned photographer and you have a photography business, you're probably going to already be into this all pro package because you can create unlimited events, $35 a month, or the better value, $297 for the year. So even like I said, like Mary said earlier, if you just created 10 events, you wouldn't necessarily have to up your fee to put all of this in. You could maybe repackage it and just up your fee to cover what this particular service is for you for the year, or add 10%, 20% or something, and create just a little more cushion on your services. But really, this is something that pays itself off and offers you a lot of value in order to be able to just have an extra feature for your package. You can become a reseller. So I'm going to take you back here. I'm sorry, I did not even share this. Um, Here's your package, your standard package, your elite package. So this is the grow, go as you grow. And then here's the 1,000 gigabytes, unlimited events, 297 for the year. Okay, and you're going to save 29% if you select the year. Okay. And then going back to the reseller, if you were to have, I'm just going to skim this. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. But if you were to become a reseller, which you could do because you're already in there, you're already getting paid, you're already offering this service out. But when people come in, and let's just say they create account, they create a free account, but then they want to upgrade to a paid account because they're doing some sort of like I said, a graduation or a birthday party or something. Then that's just another way for you to either get a 50% direct commission or 25 matching check. To It goes 2 levels. Okay. And then a whopping 75% residual commissions paid to you month after month, and a year after in year after year forever, right? Just so long as they're keeping their service, right? And plus, all those emails for the people that are creating events, those are leads for you. Uh, that you can correspond with by email, just to if you're marketing your services. So it's a great email service for you if you are building a list of potential leads for sales. Okay. Um, so this is so cool. Okay. All right. So I'm going to check and see. What I want to do is go back here and see before I share too much. we're going to go in here and take a look. All right, I'm going to share this. Here you can see our party images right here. All right. So here we are. These are the image. I love that, Mary. Those
I'm
are
going to be making those. They're all
cones.
crochet.
Do what now?
I'm planning on making them. They're crochets.
Yeah, that's really cool. Did you make these?
Not yet, no. I'm
Okay.
working
I
on them.
love them.
They're cute, aren't they?
I think I ran into somebody, one of my Facebook friends that loves gnomes. And I know so many people from Facebook. It's hard for me to remember who it was, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's so cool. That's really cute. But as people are uploading their images, you've got this party, it's going on, and then your clients can then have access to all these photos that they can print, you know, and or just leave in their account, one of the two, and just look at them. So very cool. All right, so if you want any information about this, I'm just going to go back here real quick, share this tab. All right, know which way I need to go. Am I down at the bottom? I think I am. Maybe I just need to go this way. I'm talking to myself. I do apologize. Okay, ready to transform your photography services? All right, so here's the thing. All you got to do is get in touch with one of us, and just simply message us for more information. We'd be happy to help you. Just put info on photo party. Okay, that's what we're calling this, photo party. And we will be happy to walk you through how to get this set up for yourself. If you're an event planner, same thing. All right, it's good for photography service, good for event planning, I think. And there's so many beneficial, and just if you're a regular average person taking photos, it's just one extra way for you to capture these moments that are so priceless, right? So anyway, just comment info photo party, and we will definitely get in touch with you and go over how this all works. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I hope you have enjoyed watching this. We've enjoyed doing it. And again, just reach out, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you may have and to get you set up